And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Memphis Grizzlies. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Friday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming to town. And then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
And here's Memphis's starting group. They've got Miller, also Mike Conley out there, and it's Battier in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, and it's Russell in at the 3. Stand, two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Gasol grabs the board. And here's Memphis. Miller finds Conley. Here's Randolph.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
First team foul.
Conley with the ball. 6 to shoot. From 20 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Yes, it's good.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, if anyone epitomizes take what the defense gives you, it's Mike Conley.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. To the paint. Here's Malone. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Offensive rebound. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Here's Miller. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision-maker and floor general for this team.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Stockton, pass to Russell. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Stockton's shot is off.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Conley passes to Miller. Now here's Gasol. Defense is right there. Goes back up. And And it's good on the layup.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's your Utah Jazz.
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Memphis, 4th.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And so Conley will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Miller outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Randolph. Here's Gasol. The rebound by Keith.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Stockton. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. They set the screen. Now here's Conley, guarded closely. Pass to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Gasol, the screen. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
First, and one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree, Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Malone can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Miller on the wing. Pass to Conley. Puts up a deep three. That shot off. The Jazz shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Battier. Back to Conley. Here's Battier. No made baskets yet. Out to the wing. Here's Randolph. It's stolen. Stockton. Pass to Hornacek. Out left to the wing. Takes the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now Conley. Tipped.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Takes it inside. Good. Hornacek's got 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Miller outside. And there's the screen. Can they get it? Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jazz making a switch here. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Stockton. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Grizzlies trail by 3. Miller outside. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Gasol controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
For Utah, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley from the high post. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Miller. He's got 5. Pass to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Hornacek. Here's Stockton. To the middle. Here's Malone. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Conley. Miller outside. Pass to Gasol. And is blocked. Here's Hornacek. Outside Russell. Here's Stockton. Launches it. Another shot. Oh, nice shot by Ostertag. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both teams making some changes here. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Jazz, 3rd.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Pass to Warwick. Here's Atkins. And here's Gasol. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Utah leading. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. Ostertag grabs the miss. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Isley, the pass to Ostertag. Here's Collier. The 6-footer. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's just a perfect example of what a good play call gets you. The screen, the space, the score.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Jazz, Greg Ostertag, shooting 1.
What's up?
And that one misses. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Pass to Collier. Here's Isley. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Here's Warwick. And it's Memphis with another.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Foster. Still without a bucket. Here's Isley. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Ostertag. Outside, Anderson. Here's Foster. Outside, Anderson. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Green. Gasol with it. Pass to Atkins. Here's Warwick. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Collier. And there's a pick. Here's Foster. Here's Collier. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Warwick. Now Green. Here's Atkins. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Utah ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
Memphis trailing here. On the court for Memphis. And it's Wells in at the 2. Pass to House. Oh, he tries a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Keefe. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Gasol. Pass to Randolph. Here's House. And here's Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Atkins. Beyond the arc. And it's Isley with a rebound. And we played through the first minute here in the second. He takes it in. And Gasol with the block. Pass to House. Now here's Gasol. Lewis with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Outside, Williams. Robbed. It's an even 3-on-3 break. House passes to Wells. Here's Atkins. He's scoreless. And again, it's Memphis missing. Here's Isley. Outside, Williams. Puts it up from 12. And another miss by Utah. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Atkins. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Isley. Back to Williams. Down low to stop the drought, and he dunks it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Pass to Gasol. Here's Battier. Anderson covers. Battier, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Anderson passes to Malone. Here's Collier. No points yet, and Malone gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Battier, trailing by 2. Five to shoot. Here he goes. Softly drops in the floater. Battier's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Pass to Collier. There's a screen. Inside, here's Malone. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Now here's Conley. Russell's checked in for Utah.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Jazz. Number 3, Brian Russell.
And here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Vaughn. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And finished off by Anderson.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Randolph. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Roten. Pass to Gasol. Lets it fly. Utah grabs the miss. Keith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Number 1, the Jazz.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Utah trailing here. Here's Stockton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From about 16, the shot no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Now here's Gasol. The D's right on him. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the inside. Here's Malone. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Roden. Gasol, a screen on Anderson. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Gasol's got 10 points.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Anderson, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Battier passes to Warwick. Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. And he gets it to go. And now a 4-point Memphis lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And it's Utah with the ball. Anderson with it. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Stockton. Wide open look. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Stockton's got his first points of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Battier. Out to the right wing. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
And when Gasol gets to his spots, he can get hot fast. Love when he's being this aggressive on the offensive end.
They set the pick. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Stockton, pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Marc Gasol. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Take a break.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
He misses the free throw. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Gasol. And rejected.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Stockton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
His first personal.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Jazz, John Stockton. 1 shot.
1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Pass to Gasol. To the middle. Fades and shoots. Phillips' shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Hornacek. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Hornacek. Fires for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Phillips. And here's Gasol. It's blocked. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Harkless taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 44% from the field during the second. Gasol. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Here's Harkless. Inside. And Gasol with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Hornacek. Blocked again! Now Miller. 5 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gasol finds Miller. Clock at 6. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Gasol. Ostertag grabs the miss. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the pick. Isley, the pass to Ostertag. Soft touch off the glass. Ostertag's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Gasol. Miller with it. Back to Gasol. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting for Memphis, Mark Gasol. One shot.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Harkless. Here's Collier, guarded by Miller. Here's Harkless. They set a pick. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. Ostertag can't hit. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Miller finds Green. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Gasol. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Harkless. To the left side wing. Here's Collier, guarded by Miller. Shoots it from the corner. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they'll fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Memphis. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Marc Gasol? What a contribution he's making.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lead is 2, and it's Keefe in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Memphis shooting at about 44% so far. Miller outside. There's a screen. From 17. The rebound by Keefe. Keefe's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Malone. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Now here's Gasol. Tight defense on him. Takes one from 10 feet. Basket counts. Gasol's got 21 points in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Hornacek. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. Miller, right side. Deflected. They get it back. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Here's the pick. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Stockton, the pass to Keefe. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Hornacek, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Hornacek. Give him 8 points now. Here's Stockton. And he makes it on the layup. Stockton's got 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Conley passes to Randolph. Gasol in the high post. Hits it from the high post. 25 points in the game.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Stockton, pass to Malone. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Conley. Here's Gasol. No good off the glass.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Keefe. Here's Malone. The teardrop. Memphis with a rebound. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in the game. Miller outside. And here's Gasol. And down it goes. 2 points. Gasol's got 27.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Conley. Here's Battier. Back to Miller. Pass to Conley. Here's Battier. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stockton, pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Here's Conley. Pass to Randolph. There's a screen. Now here's Miller. Here's Randolph. 6 to shoot. Gasol in the high post. 4-3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 8 points. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Will Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Memphis, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Here's Rice. Pass to Malone. And here's Anderson. Down low. Malone can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Phillips misses the layup. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. There's a screen. To the right side. Here's Malone. Chalk up 2 there. Malone's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Roten. Inside, here's Randolph. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Vaughn. Yet to see a basket. To the wing, right side. Outside, Anderson. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Conley. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Foster. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Anderson. Here's Malone. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Vaughn. Here's Malone. Off target from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Conley, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Collier. Still no points. Oh, nice shot by Ostertag.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now here's Conley. Gasol the screen. Puts up a 3. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Williams. Here's Vaughn. There's the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Memphis with it. Conley looking for an opening. Wells, that's good. Wells has gotten his second bucket. Utah trailing here. Pass to Collier. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Collier. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Driving in. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. Here's Atkins. Here's Wells. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Anderson finds Williams. Back to Anderson. Pass to Isley. They set the pick. Launches it from deep. They grab their own miss. Count it. Ostertag's got 10 points in the game.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Phillips. Tipped away and stolen by Williams. Outside, Anderson. 1:51 left in the third. Isley, the pass to Ostertag. Some solid defense from Gasol. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. Utah has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Collier. For the lead. He can't hit that time. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Isley, still without a bucket. And it's good from the elbow. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's House. Pass to Atkins. Here's House. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Here's Isley. And there's the screen. Pass to Collier. For 3. Pure from 3-point range. And now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Here's Atkins. To the inside. A shot to stop the run. And it's Gasol with the bucket inside. Gasol's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Utah ahead, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis, we've got Mike Conley, and it's Randolph in at the 4 spot. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Conley. Misses from short range.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Randolph passes to Gasol.
Jazz foul. Shandon Anderson. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Wells, the pass to Battier. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Gasol.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Utah leading. Here's Collier. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Malone. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And the Grizzlies shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Gasol, the screen. Outside Conley. Over to the left wing. Wells, that's good. And that'll tie this game up.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Collier. Inside. Here's Malone. Randolph grabs the miss. Randolph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To take the lead. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Zach Randolph. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Stockton's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Gasol. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
It goes to Mike Conley.
Jazz trail by 3. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Stockton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Great game for him. Double-double now. Miller outside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Randolph. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Gasol's checked in for Gasol.
Mike Miller at the line for 1.
1 shot.
That's good for Miller. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Hornacek. The shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Stockton with the assist.
Here's Conley. Miller outside. Now here's Gasol. He's covered closely. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Gasol's got 10 points here in the second half. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Shoots from 12. Miller pulls it in. Here's Battier, guarded by Russell. And here's Miller. Hornacek, pass to Keith. Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Conley. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Hornacek. Outside Russell. Here's Stockton. The three. Gasol grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Battier passes to Randolph. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol finds Conley. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Conley. And Gasol with the block.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Hornacek. To win the drought. And he lays it up and in.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Pass to Randolph. Now here's Gasol. Clock at 4. Here's Battier. And that one's on target from the wing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Stockton. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Conley. Miller outside. Here's Battier. Pass to Gasol. The jump hook. The rebound by Keith.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
And here's Russell. Here's Stockton. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Malone. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Out to the wing. Here's Stockton. Clock is at 3. To the paint. Here's Malone. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to Miller to the left side wing. Battier passes to Conley. Fires from the wing. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Stockton. To take the lead. Malone. It's good on the putback. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Conley. Gasol passes to Miller. Outside Conley from the arc. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
So it's Utah now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Stockton. Here's Malone. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside Conley. Now here's Gasol. The rebound by Keith. Keith's got rebound number 11. Pass to Stockton. To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Grizzlies trail by 3. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Miller, the pass to Randolph. Miller outside. Here's Battier. Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Gasol. He gets it in there. Gasol's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Here's Stockton. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Malone. 10 feet away. The Grizzlies pull it in. Miller on the wing. That shot missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Stockton, pass to Malone. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The big-time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 4. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Let's go.
Checked in for Utah. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Gasol's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Allie. "54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Inside. Here's Malone. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Conley. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
To the inside. To tie it up. Pass to Battier. That'll count if it goes. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.